Hi, my name is Dewey Finn from the Musical School of Rock. And since there's currently no school, yes, and you're learning from home, I'm going to be your teacher, so you can call me Mr. Schneebly. But we're not going to bother with none of those boring subjects. No. We are going to stick it to the man, learn some rock instruments so that you can be in the band. Yeah. So, if you want to learn how to shred the guitar like Hendrix, be the backbone of the band and play the drums like a pro, slap the bass with your bass face on, or be the king of the keyboards, then this is the school for you. Now, I am totally awesome on like all these instruments and could teach you super easy, but to save me a little time, I roped in some dudes to give me a hand, show you how to play. Now, are they as cool as me? No. But if you follow their instructions, you will go from beginner to pro in no time. Remember, music speaks to you. That is what matters most. First up, it's all you Jimi Hendrix wannabes. You've heard of him, right? No? Jimmy Page? Clapton? Slash? Oh, we have got a lot of work to do. Okay. First up, it's you guitarists. Y'all ready to rock? We're gonna look at the song Stick It to the Man from School of Rock, written by the Lord himself, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Okay, so we're gonna start with the rhythm parts for the song. First up is the verse. So, grab your axe, pick up a pick, and get ready to worship at the altar of rock.
So we're in E. There's our two E power chords. There's one down here. Open E with the 2nd fret on the A string. And up on the 7th fret on the A string with the 9th fret on the D string. So, we're sliding from a D up to an E. The D is 5th fret on the A string. So, we've got the power chords. We've got D to E again, up 1 fret, F, back to E, back to D. Longer gaps in the verse with you're just chugging on the low E underneath the vocals. Make sure you're palm muting that E. Like that underneath, okay?
Hey! You're sounding awesome! Okay, now, if you think you've got the verse, it's time to move on to the chorus. We're gonna start off slow, then pick up the pace when you're ready to rock. Are you ready?
Then we get to the chorus, which starts on our E note, 7th fret on the A string. We go 7, 10, at D string, 7, 10. We go down to the 5th fret on the A string, starts on a D. This time you're stretching all the way up to the 9th fret. 5th, 9, again, 5, 9 on the D string. Down 2 frets, same thing, big stretch, 3rd fret, 7th fret. And the last time you go down to a B, which is 2nd fret, stretch to the 6th fret, and then 2nd and 5th on the D. So that's 7, 10, 5, 9, 3, 7, 2, 6, 2, 5. And then, so you got a little A, open A, and then 3rd fret power chord for a C, slide up to a D, back to a C, twice, and you end on a B power chord.
You got it? You ready to turn up the heat? Don't worry if not, just keep working at that slow pace. You got this. But if you think you're ready, why don't we take it up a notch? Rock the chorus a little faster. Turn that dial up to 11 and let's shred some faces.
Sometimes it repeats. Back to D, E, D, E.
You are rocking it. Okay, now I think it's time to put the verse and the chorus together. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Oh yeah, it's time to stick it to the man.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, dude, that was great. You're sounding awesome. Okay, you have a choice now. You may need to go back and do a little more work on the verse and the chorus. So, if you're playing a little loosey-goosey, you need to tighten up those hinges, then rewind, go back, take another look at the video. Just keep on working. Remember, it may take a little time, but soon you'll be jamming with the best of them. If you've got those sections down, then it's time to move on to the solo section. This is my favorite bit because we get to show everyone how freaking awesome we are. Now, there are some immense guitar, bass, drums, keyboard solos in this section. You are the first solo. Now, I could totally show you how to seriously rock this next section, but I'm about to watch Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So, while I'm doing that, you take a look at the next clip, which is going to show you how to break down the solo section for Stick It to the Man. Ha.
You need to look at the bar numbers, which are underneath. So it starts at bar 62, bar 63. There are 4 beats in each bar. Each beat is usually divided into these little 3-note groups. So if I'm talking about beat 1, it's those 3 notes. And beat 4 is those 3 notes. It's kind of broken up pretty evenly throughout. Watch the walkthrough videos first, because that carefully explains each bar, and then gradually try and put it all together. Make sure you start with the slow ones. Just a quick note about the scales for this solo. You're using the E minor pentatonic, 3rd, open, 3rd, open, 2nd, open, 2nd. That's the first position of the E minor pentatonic. You're also using the 2nd position of the E minor pentatonic, just a couple of notes where you slide up to the 2nd finger to the 4th fret on the G, and then you've got 3, 5 on the B string using your 1st and 3rd finger, and 3, 5 on the E string, and you're going to bend that note here, the 5th fret, which is an A, up to the sound of the 7th fret, which is a B. So you've got your regular E minor pentatonic notes down here, and And we've also got another position. We're going to slide up to the 4th fret on the G string, which gives us these notes as well. And this one, we're going to bend. As if by magic, I'm now up on the 12th fret, and we have the same thing. Instead of open strings, we're using our 1st finger, and our 3rd finger is playing the same notes. Okay, so we would have these notes starting on a G, same thing, E minor pentatonic. And we're going to, again, slide this exactly the same as we did all the way down there, but up here, with the 2nd finger, now from the 14th to the 16th fret, giving us these notes as well with the 1st and 3rd finger. That's the 15th and 17th frets on the B and E string. So we've got E minor pentatonic notes here. And if we slide using the 2nd finger on the G string, and of course, our big bendy note. Bar 62, the first lick of the solo, starts with a whole tone bend from the 5th fret on the high E string. You need to use more than one finger. I'm using 3. And you're bending up a whole tone, which is the sound of the 5th fret, an A, up to that sound, the sound of a B. So it goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the last beat of the bar is... So you do the bend again, faster, and you release the bend, and then you play a 3rd fret at the end of the bar. So the whole bar goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 63 starts with 6 E's, which is 5th fret on the B. Now you could give that some really evil vibrato if you wanted to, but for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And then you've got this run, which is 1st finger, and then a slide, very fast slide from the 4th to the 2nd fret on the G string, pull off to open G. And the last beat of the bar is 2nd fret on the G, pull off to open, 2nd fret on the D string. So that's pentatonic scale notes. That whole bar. 6 E's. Faster. 3, 4. Faster. 3, 4. Bar 64 starts with an E, 2nd fret on the D string. Bend the 3rd fret on the B string up a whole tone. That's from this sound up to the sound of the 5th fret. A whole tone, the same as the first bend. 1, 2. And then the next half of the bar is another run of quavers, which goes E, D, pull off to open string, and then another bend. I'm going to use my 3rd finger here. Again, you can do a pull off. Bend up, release the bend, pull off. That whole bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit faster. 3, 4. 3, 4. Faster. 3, 4. Bar 65, the next lick starts with a slide. 2nd finger, really fast, up to the 4th fret on the G string. And then 1st finger on the 3rd fret on the B, 1st fret on the E. And then we've got a big bend, exactly the same as the first bar of the solo. Holding that for 2 beats, the same as the first bar. And again, the same as the first bar, we have the bend, faster, release it, down to the 3rd fret. So bar 65, all of it, goes like this. Bit faster, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That was out of tune. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 66 starts with a very fast slide with the 2nd finger down from the 4th to the 2nd. So really, the 2nd fret is the note you want to hear, but the slide just sounds really cool. And then this is a really crunchy little lick, which is the open B and G together. Okay, there is no strict way of doing that. It's supposed to sound nice and crunchy. Okay, I'm using my 2nd and 3rd fingers to do that. So the whole bar. 3, 4. 3, 4. Bar 67, you need to get from the 2nd fret up to the 13th fret. Now what I'm doing there, I'm using my 1st finger. So even though I've used my 2nd and 3rd fingers in bar 66, to make the slide easier, I'm changing to the 1st finger on the 1st beat of 67. So at the 2nd beat of 67, I'm using my 2nd finger for the 13th fret and hammering with the 3rd finger on the 14th fret. That was disgusting. And now the 2nd half of the bar, there is no strict way of doing this, okay? This just sounds really cool. You're going to gradually, you've got 6 picks on the 14th fret, but you're going to gradually bend it up a whole tone. So eventually it should sound like the 16th fret. So that whole bar goes 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that gradual bend, there's so many ways you can do that. There is no right or wrong answer. You can start from the 14th fret and gradually bend up, or keep picking. There's so many ways. It's never going to be the same whenever you play it twice. But that's what's cool about solos and guitar playing. Bar 68 starts with the same bend as the previous bar, but this time it's quicker and cleaner. So you bend up, release, and I'm doing a pull off. That's the first 2 beats. 1, 2. Beat 3 is the first finger on the 12th fret on B and E together. The last beat is 3rd finger 15th fret, a nice quick tiny bend. It's like a microtone bend. And then you play 12th, 12th. because bar 69 starts with the same 3 notes. So bar 68, I'm going to play into 69. 68 goes like this. And it's fine if those notes bleed into each other, the 12th fret on the E and the B. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So beat 1 of 69 is the same as beat 4 of 68. 68. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Faster. 3, 4. '69. Obviously, it starts with the same as 68, which is our G microtone bend, 12, 12, and then a whole tone bend from the on the 3rd finger while using more than one finger for the bend. As always, 15th fret, whole tone bend. Last 2 beats, 1st finger, pull off 3rd to 1st. Pretty standard stuff, those 2 beats. You can pick the last note if you want. It's up to you. Bar 70 starts with a slide up to the 16th fret. I'm using my 2nd finger. And then 1st finger, 3rd, 1st, 3rd. And then this is the same as earlier where we do our microtone bends. So you've got, I'm going to count the quavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And the last 3 quavers, you do the bend really fast. Release the bend. Play the 15th fret. And the last note of the whole solo, a nice long E, which is 17th fret on the B string. So those last 3 quavers, that whole bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the same as bar 67 with the microtone bends. We were repeating the note. It's never going to be the same twice, but that's what's cool about it. So look, if I play it 3 times. They're all different. I like the middle one best that time. They're all different, they're all right, and they're all cool. Have fun with that.
Wow. The new Star Wars movies are not as good as they used to be. Needs more Han Solo. Speaking of solo, how you getting on with that guitar solo? I bet you are incredible. Ready for the battle of the bands you will be. Okay, now it is time to put the full solo together and totally rock. Just, please make sure that you're not as good as me, okay? I do not want you to show me up, okay? Thanks. Now, you have a choice here. You can take it easy and do the slow version of the solo, or if you're feeling more confident, you can move on to the medium version, or for ye gods of rock amongst you, you can go full speed ahead. Just click on the link for whichever speed you're ready for. Now, take your pick and rock out.
One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't show you my face right now because you've shredded it off. I'm kidding. It's right here. Dudes and dudesses, that was awesome. There's just one clip left showing you the last verse and chorus, and then you will have well and truly stuck it to the man. Take a look.
Okay, we're going to go from the last 2 bars of the drum solo, which sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, E power chord, then D, E, 2, D. Build up an E power chord, 1, 2, into the chorus. Repeat that bit. Repeat it again. D, E with chugs, and again, chug, ready.
Hey, if you got that last lick at the end of the song, Ollie's gonna break it down for you now.
The only new thing you need to learn before you play along to these play-along videos is the very last lick, which starts at fret 17 on the B string, and I would suggest sliding up to that with your 3rd finger. You play that twice, and then we go to fret 15 on the E string, and then back to fret 17 on the B string. That's sliding up to an E, playing a G, back to an E. Okay, and the next note's really cool. It's fret 15 on the G string, and you play it twice. And that's a B flat, so you get this lick with all of those notes together. Very cool. Then we shift down so that your 3rd finger is at fret 14 on the G string. And we play a whole tone bend. And you play the note again, the note that you've bent up to. So you're bending from an A to a B, and you play the B again. And then you release the bend, back to the A, and then you play the 12th fret, which is a G, and then you play the 14th fret on the D string, which is an E. And that note actually, you can slide down. So the second half of the last lick is... And there's lots of little variations you can do with that. I'm going to show you a couple now. You could bend, you could do the whole tone bend twice. So the whole lick would be, which is quite cool. You could do a staccato first bend, and then play the second one longer, so it would sound like this, which is quite cool. And one more, we are going to do a released bend, quite fast. So you bend up from the 14th to the 16th fret, you play that note again, and then you do a really fast released bend. So all together would sound like this.
Okay, homies, let's put the last verse and chorus plus that little lick at the end together, shall we? Click on the links below to try it out. You can go at slow speed or show speed. Let's go!
Here we go. Okay, and here we go from the last 2 bars of the drum solo at full speed.
By the power of Grayskull, you've got it! Are we doing this? I think we're doing this. Now, I think it's time to put the whole song together. So, if you need to go back, check up on a few bits, do it. Otherwise, it is time. Now remember, if it's not perfect, who cares? Rock is not about being perfect. It's not about the rules. It's not about your grades. Rock is about sticking it to the man, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So, grab your axe, picture yourself at Wembley or Madison Square Gardens, and let's do this.